Cabo Rojo, Dominican Republic, new port. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a port tour. It is my first time here, so we're gonna figure this out together and we'll see what all the action is. So immediately the gangway is right here and we feed right into the area. You can see a Ferris wheel in the distance. Apparently that's supposed to be free. You have some, it says free ride, these little jitney type mini shuttles. And so we'll take you along and see what's in there. Looks like as we get in here we have some performances. And the tour warehouse is right here. So if you have a tour, seems like these are the loading areas for your tour. You bring your tickets from your excursions on Royal Caribbean and you tour on here. Last minute tours, so a spot where you can try to see if there's a tour you want to do. And then an expedition bar right there, restaurants and pools, exits, and this square right here to the left. Looks like there's some shopping and duty free. You can walk through. Then right here there's the Dune Rally Adventure, requirements and restrictions. So we're gonna go check this out. Dune Rally Adventures are apparently included in here, so we'll check this out. So you have to go to last minute tours to do the Dune Buggy Adventure, so I might do that later. But yeah, then we have Circus Plaza right here. Show this for a second. Lots of options on there. You can see the lazy river on the right. Wow. Circus performers on stilts. We have Ferris wheel. Bull riding, yeah. Let's go ahead and get on this Ferris wheel before it gets too busy, huh? So yeah, the Ferris wheel is included. You just have to sign a waiver. There's the Dune Buggy track. The lazy river. Cool. I'm at the very top here. This is nice. The wind is beautiful. So we get a nice aerial view of the entire port from up here. Hope you can hear me. Sorry, the wind's loud. Folks just coming in and out. But yeah, there's all the rides right here. There's shops. There's the lazy river. And the beach. Dune Buggy track in the background. All kinds of bars as well. Of course, you're never really too far away from a bar on a cruise, are you? But yeah, this is a fun little option. Get another shot of the Dune Buggies going around. Looks like a pretty fun thing to be included there. So there's definitely some options if you don't want to leave the port at all. You can spend a whole day on here. It's obviously more resort style. It reminds me of the other Taino Bay in Puerto Plata, which is also in the Dominican Republic. So it seems like they're trying to build out this type of one-stop shop. Balance between it being like a resort area where you can just come all the way in here and just have a nice full day and having some things to do. I know there are excursions that will take you further out. There's apparently some pretty incredible snorkeling and things like that. But if you want to just spend a day, this is the type of vibe that you're looking for, and with a lot of things included, it certainly takes the nickel and diming fatigue away a little bit. So, but you can see the water is just gorgeous. There's not much around this port area though. You can also see the town that's nearby is supposedly really small, not much going on. So they're definitely building this as to be a yourself. But if this is the stuff you like, could be a good option. I don't know if this is normal or not, but I've gone around on this thing like 5 times. So I don't know if they keep skipping me to take me off, or if this is the length of ride you get, but there's a bit of a line down there now, so my timing was very good. So off the Ferris wheel now. Got some Carnival games for the kids. Definitely look free to play, but of course, don't see any prizes, so fun for anyone who wants to try it out. Again, more Carnival games, basketball. It's a fun idea to be able to play the games. Just walk up and play them. Rarely do you get to try those things without paying a lot of money at carnivals, so it's kind of a neat idea. The logo shop, another map, some restrooms, ambulancia, some emergency services. Hopefully no one needs those, but it's nice to know that they have them nearby. And then we have more shopping around the perimeter here, and then there are cabanas and little wading pools. Have your feet in, kind of cool off. It is fairly warm today, but it's still not yet summer, so I'm sure this will just get hotter and hotter. Some tables and chairs as we head towards the bar area. The Mojito Bar, rum, mojito, soft drinks, tequila, classic cocktails, margaritas, daiquiri, local drink, beer and vodka. So again, more little covered areas with some loungers. These ones look like plush cushioned loungers, which is nice. Little random day bed. As far as I'm aware, none of those cost anything, so it's kind of first come, first serve. There's also a bunch of hammocks on the perimeter there over the kind of wading pool area, so you can, you know, dip your foot into the water, dip your hands into the water, cool off. But yeah, people are here. People are here. And then there's this cool kind of woven that offers a decent amount of shade. And looks like they serve food for a cost here as well, a little restaurant. Margarita pool bar, another bar, and see, here's an example of the hammocks over the water. People enjoying the hammocks over the water. And yeah, then looks like it opens up from this shallow over the hammocks into an actual pool that's deeper. You see kids swimming in there with snorkel masks, and yeah, seems to be at least 5 or 6 feet deep.
You know the one that looks like a barn?
The Mine Bar and Grill over here. Again, I'm sure more food and alcohol for purchase. And if I'm not mistaken, we're getting towards the edge of this, so it's not that large. And I think the lazy river itself is cooler in the Puerto Plata, Taino Bay, other Dominican port. But this is still a fairly new port. I think a lot of stuff is still kind of under construction, in the works. But I don't know. It's a neat little stop if you want to come use the pool, you know, relax, listen to music. Another map with all the same types of things, and people are here for heading towards what's called Baby Beach. More restrooms at this end. There's also a free shuttle area to the local town. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff included here. Like I said, the shuttle set up over here. It seems like they leave on the hour. But it's a nice option if you want to go explore the town and get a free shuttle. If you want to enjoy the stuff in here, it's mostly free. Actually, except for the food and the alcohol. If you want to check this out, if you want to see this, bonus footage. nooks and crannies in here too. I don't know if they're still under construction and planning to do stuff with some of these things, but kind of interesting. Really quirky. Whoa, whoa, that's trippy. Whoa, I'll tell you, I don't know how it looks on screen, but it feels trippy to have everything tilted like this. Whoa, it is an illusion. Yeah, see? Kid thinks it's trippy. Might literally trip. We're going downhill and it looks like we're walking uphill. Whoa, that is bizarre feeling. Whoa. That was cool. That was cool. Glad I went down that little aisle there. A little fountain. And yeah, who needs Baby Beach when you have this? There's Baby Beach in the distance, by the way. Again, if you're going to anywhere like Coco Cay or something like that, just stock Coco Cay's beaches are way nicer than that one. Looks like a little dock here with some probably things you can hook up on excursions, but yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, if you like goofy and silly photo ops and cool things, this place seems to have a ton of them. There's just a ton of things to do and walk around and kind of explore. It's not super big in here, and that's a real person. Okay. It's a statue person, and then we're back to the dunes here, but there's a lot of stuff to do. And of course the insanely packed duty-free area that is the path back to the ship, seeing as they closed off the other way. But yeah, there's tons of shopping in here as well. Always can shop. Always can shop. And we also have the Expedition Bar on the way back towards the ship again. A cool little vibe in here for sure. Overall, I would say this place definitely has a feeling of part cruise port, beach club, part Disneyland. You know, we're back to where the excursions are, so if you need to kill an hour before your excursion, you can just kind of do what I just did, and then come back and show up to your excursion at the assigned time. And then you're right back on, do your excursion, and you head back to port. So I'm gonna get back on the ship. That's what I like. But hope that gave you a kind of an idea of the port. Thanks again so much for watching. So got some updated information. So the Dune Rally included in port used to be included as they were testing it. It's no longer included. Now it's $24.99. But the port's only been open about an hour and it's already sold out anyway. So just something to keep in mind if you want to do the in-port Dune Rally thing. It's now $24.99 as of right now. Could change, and it seems to sell out very quickly. So make sure you go ahead and book that first. If you do decide to take the shuttle to Baby Beach, following someone like that with a sign, looks like it's going to take you on a trail over here to a beach area. So we'll go check that out. Eventually take you here to Baby Beach. As the gentleman behind is explaining, it is $54.99 a person to enter Baby Beach. But that's how you get to it if you're interested. Looks like there's, to be honest, it looks exactly the same as the place we just left from, except there's actually some beach access if you look here. A little bit of beach access right there, but it isn't anything special. It's not a very nice looking beach or anything else like that, so obviously I haven't been there. I'm not going to go in there, but that is within walking distance of the big included port area over here. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this tour. If you made it this long, I appreciate you watching. Feel free to comment if you have any questions, like, subscribe, or share if you want to help the channel out or interact with me. And I will see you all in the next one. Thank you.